All right. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you showing up. And tell you what, I definitely appreciate you guys being subscribers here on Isyour6covered. Got a new channel I'm trying to do called Isyour6Cruising, which is going to be like an off-road overlanding adventure vehicle, four-wheel drive deal. And starting a new channel is tough, kind of like it says in the title of it. But I'm sure most of you guys know that you guys out there that are doing channels, starting off with 0 subscribers and working your way up is tough. Thanks for showing up, guys. Appreciate it. What's up, Big Al? Kind of late. Yeah. Not here in California, though. It's still pretty early. It's not even 10 yet. Figured I'd BS with my YouTube family and friends out there. So I always appreciate you showing up. But it's kind of tough because starting out with a new channel with some totally different other topic, I don't want to keep mixing it together in Isyour6covered. I want to kind of bring my content over to Isyour6Cruising. But the hard part with that is you know, until the word gets out, it's kind of tough. So I've been putting some videos out over there, and you know, it's slow, just like anything. It starts off slow. Hopefully it gets a little busier. But how's Big Al doing today? Getting ready for bed? Hanging out, partying late tonight? Your four-wheel drive is way too clean, no dents, and the tires match. Yeah, I've only had the truck like 5 days, so I don't even know if you can call it a truck. It's not really a truck. Call it the six-mobile. How's that? But it's brand damn new, so I'll be working on it. I want to put a few things on it before I do some wheeling. I don't mind some scratches. I don't want some heavy dings, though, or huge dents. At least not right away. And if I do put a dent in it, I'm hoping it's somewhere that I'm going to replace something like, you know, the rear body panel where a new bumper might go, or whatever the case is. So it doesn't look too jacked up. It's still going to be my daily driver. And I'm hoping to put, you know, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles on this thing, hoping I've heard so much good stuff about it. Everybody that I do know that does have one is they love it. They haven't had any big major issues, so we'll see. Get a good wrench. Oh, good winch. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at the Warren wrench. I'm still trying to figure out whether to go cable or synthetic. I want to know what the feed is on them. I haven't looked into it too much because I got to wait till I get the bumper for it before I really dig into it. But looking at a lot of videos, and there's some, you know, there's some instances where the cable's good. There's some instances where there's that synthetic. It's not synthetic, I don't think, or maybe it is. Kind of the pluses and the minuses to it. But I want to do some more research into that before I figure it out, which is kind of cool. The synthetic will not rot. So basically with the cable, you're looking at, you know, as you're handling it, you might get some wire pokes and worried about rust basically, but the synthetic will not rot. Strength is the same, right? It just takes up more room basically. Sounds like you got a good answer on here, Al. Tell me what you think. But yeah, definitely want to do a winch. I want to do a bumper. HRM, thanks for showing up, buddy. Get a good sawzall. Yeah, I want to cut when we do get ready to do the bumper, especially since the whole damn vehicle is plastic, basically. You know, I'll be putting it on myself. Should be kind of a fun project. Hopefully I don't screw it up too bad where it looks bad, but I figure if I follow the directions, which I'm not very good at following directions, but I'll try extra hard to figure it out. But I can't wait to do that. I want to get some nice bumpers on it, something I can crunch into the rocks, not have to worry about all the plastic breaking. Definitely a winch. I want to get the rack. I want to get the tent. You know, and I won't be able to get all this out at the same time, but kind of working my way up. I think rock slider is going to be important. I'd like to get a lift. I want to spend a bunch of money on this thing, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money. There's a lot of stuff I wish I could get for it. Right now, I'm just excited because it drives like a freaking golf cart. But it's going to be a cool project, I think. You know, the more it gets screwed up, the more I won't worry about cutting a bumper off or welding something onto it or whatever the case is. I can't imagine what it's going to look like 10 years from now. It's probably going to be a lot different than what it looks like right now. Right now, it's still got the new car smell. I'm still like telling my kids, don't throw the backpacks in there and scratch the front dash all up. All the stuff you're not going to care about in a couple months probably. So, but I like the white. I like the voodoo blue is cool, but I don't think I could drive a car that's that blue. It's too much body, too much blue paint driving around. So I opted out on that. Went with the white. Figured help hide the dirt. It would be a darker colors, kind of show the scratches more. So, especially if I want to be driving this thing through all the trees and the bushes, it'll be a little bit better to hide the scratches. And then white, you can kind of do whatever you want with. So I still want to do some type of like 1/3 wrap. Basically just do a little kind of logo smear thing in the back, just so it's a little different than all the other ones out there. But let's see, Big L says cable will not lose Newton strength. Now it will wear, now it will wear, but synthetic is touchy unless you replace often. All right. Hey, John. How you doing, buddy? John's probably at work right now. You at work right now, John? Yeah, I'm just figured I'd do something. I'm sitting here in the office, and the guys are watching some TV show I don't really like, and so I'm like, yeah, I'll see what my YouTube family's doing. So if you guys get a chance and you want to see some off-roading or some adventuring, definitely check out my new channel, Isyour6covered. So it's all the same, but cruising instead of covered. That way I can keep the same IY6C. I've had that name for a while. I had a motorhome. I still have a motorhome, but oh yeah, John's on break. The whole family was going to be pretty cool, I thought. You know, my wife was into it for a second, and then she got kind of camera shy, so that ended up getting shut down really quick. And it's kind of a bummer because the plan was to do, basically I have a son and a daughter and my wife and myself. We're going to go to each campground that we went to and kind of rate it. You know, the kids were going to kind of give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. We kind of had a 5-topic list of stuff, you know, plus or minuses about the camp, whether it was like, you know, not too crowded, but if they give you enough room, kind of just different things on what you'd want to look at in a campground. You know, is there activities to do for the kids? That's kind of where they would score it. And then us as the parents, we kind of scored on activities at night to do or whatever the case is. So Big Al's out of here, I guess. But thanks for stopping by. But so that didn't end up turning out to be anything. I was kind of hoping it would. It was fun. We did a lot of camping, and we took a lot of notes. And it was pretty cool. But she said, "No, I don't want to do that." Are you able to sign out on that new channel? I can't sign out of mine. I can go from signing out on Isyour6covered channel over to that one. Where it becomes a pain is when you're trying to download a video on your phone and you have to switch over on the iMovie part. It does work, but it's just it takes a little bit. It's kind of a pain. The new channel, John, is about basically I bought a new 4Runner, and it's kind of just my video blog of me. You know, maybe you haven't done it yet, but putting a lift on it and going out and doing some overlanding, which is basically where you take your vehicle. It's got a tent on the top, or you can just have a tent, you know, in the back, or whatever the case is. And you go out and do some adventuring, bring some extra fuel, and drive like Forest Service trails, or go from, I plan on going from North Carolina into Tennessee. There's a lot of cool trails out that way. And just kind of seeing the sights and the rivers, hopefully do some fishing and camping right along. Normally where there's no campgrounds, you kind of just, you find a spot and pull off over to the stream or the river and camp for the night, and you know, just enjoy the outdoors. So I figured that'd be kind of cool. Kind of want to do that and kind of have it set up where my son and I can go, you know, be kind of go do dad and son stuff. He's 16 now, so he's gonna be working on getting a vehicle. So one of the vehicles he was looking at getting was the Toyota Tacoma. And we kind of would deck that one out, put some winches on it and bumpers and stuff, and then just go wheeling, go have some fun as a, you know, father-son thing. Be kind of cool, but definitely leave the daughter and wife at home, because my wife, you know, or we could be on a normal road and there's a cliff, and she's like, "Watch out for the cliff." You know, she gets nervous. So I wouldn't want to listen to that the whole time overlanding on some dirt road, rocky road, or whatever the case is. So, but that's what the channel's about, John. So go over and check it out, subscribe to it. It's a new video. It's basically the start to whatever the finish ends up being years from now. But it's yeah, see, HRM says those North Carolina mountain trails are crazy and good time. Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I mean, bring some fly poles, bring some fishing gear, ice chest, food, you know, just a stove, couple pots and pans, have the tent on top and a couple chairs, and that's all you need. Go out for the weekend, have some fun, take some video footage, and just enjoy hanging out with my son and enjoy the outdoors. And I can't wait. I mean, I'm super excited about it. I'm so excited about it. I'm kind of not as excited about guns per se, if that makes any sense. It's kind of a new adventure, so I'm kind of steering that way. ZPD, thanks for showing up, buddy. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. I don't know if you guys can get to it because I can't really click on it, but it's Isyour6cruising, CRUZIN. And it is it's all one word, like Isyour6covered. You should see it. It's just the 6, the normal 6 logo that you normally see all the time. And that's kind of, I want to put the 6 on the vehicle as part of the wrap. I think it'll be kind of cool. Not like crazy, but just a little something to say, hey, this is mine. Just be a little different than everybody else. Hey, Vanessa, how are you doing tonight? Appreciate you showing up. You guys are up late tonight. That's cool. But looking for WTF SoCal if he ever moves to North Carolina. You know, it'd be good to get out and do some wheeling with him for sure. You know, you don't want to go 4-wheeling and be out there by yourself. So it's always good to have an extra vehicle. But yeah, I'm looking at, you know, I'll have some recovery stuff that I'll be purchasing just to make sure, a winch and some max tracks and stuff like that. But It'll be fun, man. I don't mind getting stuck. I mean, if you get stuck, guess what? You're at camp till you can figure it out, till you can get yourself out. Um, we just had a big ice storm the other day. My wife called, or not called. I talked to her on the phone, but then oh, here it is. We had a bunch of trees snap. I don't know if you guys had to fight through the storm, but she sent me some pictures. There's a bunch of trees down, and this is kind of this is kind of what it looked like right at my house. So basically it rained, and then it got all frozen, and then the weight basically snaps all the trees off until it melts. So did you guys end up with that mess? Hey Robin, how you doing? But yeah, so I flew out the day before, and I had to get to work, so she gets to deal with that all, which is a bummer. Hardly any snow at my house. Yeah, see, we haven't gotten any snow. It's just ice storm. Yeah, so the EPD's right. Yeah, we ended up losing power basically the community did for like 20 hours. We didn't have an issue because we have a backup generator, but Robin's got 6 inches of snow. Nice. Snow's fun until you got to shovel it, and then it sucks ass. It's all fun. Everybody's like, yay, it snowed. And all I can think of is, man, I got to shovel all this crap out of the way. So I think that's my cranky side for sure. But a lot of you guys, like up where Live for Wild lives and Robin, they get a ton of snow. I don't think I could deal with that shit all the time. North Carolina, we got 110 inches at my house on my weather station. 110 inches of rain. I was like, holy shit, that is a lot of rain. I think like where I'm at right now in California, Riverside County, we're actually getting 3 or 4 days of rain, which they really need, but along with that comes freaking houses sliding off mountains and flood and mudslides and all that other crap. So they kind of wish they could have it without having it. So, but yeah, their average rainfall out here is probably 14 inches at the most. So going from 110 inches of rain to like 14 inches of rain, what a difference. I guess that's what makes North Carolina so pretty. Is all the green. Gotta have the water. Definitely a lot more rivers and streams and lakes and ponds out here out there than here. No snow in Michigan much. The cold is coming in this weekend. Yeah, what happened to that freaking storm? That storm must have made its way to the East Coast and is done. What was it? Storm Gina or something? Let's see if I can find it. That's pretty warm. It's 34 at the house. Sunny tomorrow. Rain Thursday. Yeah, it ain't bad. See, the weather is better at home than it is here. See, it's 51 degrees right now where I'm at, but we got rain for the next 3 days. So, either way, it works out. How many of you guys like doing a little off-roading, a little four-wheeling? I grew up doing a lot of that on the West Coast. Glamis was a huge thing. Ocotillo Wells. I had a buddy that used to race the Baja 500 and 1,000. Is that a recent mudslide, HRM, or the ones we had up by What the hell is that lake called? Can't even think of what it's called right now. Big Glock Daddy. Haven't seen that name in a while. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for showing up. Thanks. I loving the new ride too, bro. It is cool. Measured in grains. How you doing? Let's see. My new channel link. I can't. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. As soon as I start doing this, I'm going to lose everything. Let's see here. I'll just type in what it is. And then you guys can, I know I should make it easy for you, but I can't. That's how you spell it. And you'll see the 6. It's easy to find after that. If I try to go to it though and try to mess with something, I'll end up screwing up and either not getting able to get back to it, or I'll shut the thing down somehow. And I'll put it in the link below after if you can't figure it out. But it should be fun. Right now, it's basically a brand new vehicle. I don't have hardly anything done to it. I think I bought floor mats just because of the weather, rubber mat ones, and a cover for it so far. But just found I am number 50. All right, John, appreciate it. Yeah, it's starting out again, man. I tell you what, it's tough. I did a live chat over there, and usually you guys will show up, and I click on the button, and I'm talking and waiting. Oh, thanks, Measured in Grains. We got 52. Yeah, I want to try to get. My plan is this, guys, and I don't know if this is going to come off wrong, sound right. I don't do YouTube for the money, but I do want to monetize it and make a few bucks so I can, put it back into the project of maybe buying a bumper or some type of something for the vehicle. So I really want to get to 1,000 subs, have enough hours so I can monetize it, and then keep that project as a project. If I make anything from YouTube, $100 or whatever, I'll buy parts for the vehicle to do videos on it. How many channels do I have? I have this one, which is Isyour6covered, and then I have Isyour6 cruising. I don't have enough time in the day or enough patience to do more than 2. Oh, there we go. You put the link in the side chat. I don't see it. Where's it at? Well, if you did, that's awesome. Oh, frick. I got 55 now. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It'll be kind of fun. And if I can get 1,000 people over there, then the people in my Isyour6covered family that doesn't want to look at that crud, it'll all be over there then, and then I won't have to worry about it. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Because if you're not into that kind of stuff and you're just more into the shooting, then I can keep it separate. But for right now, until I get some awesome people like you over there, it makes it tough because, if nobody's liking a video, it'll never get, nobody's ever heard of Isyour6 cruising, so no one's ever going to search for it. When I would do videos, YouTube would jack with the view count, etc. Yeah, I don't know. I think they've been doing a little better. YouTube has, it seems like. The analytics and stuff is kind of coming back to normal. First fire, but I don't know for sure. Have you ever tried to sleep in a hammock? I do. I have some, what is it, Enos hammocks. I have the large and the regular. And then I have the, I actually did a video of that on, I think I named it, we had to retreat or something because a huge lightning storm came in. And we were camping down at the pond by our house or on my property. And I'm like, all right, kids, let's freaking go. Get in the house. so we don't get freaking electrocuted. I don't really like a hammock. I haven't given it many nights of tries, but it's I don't like the pressure on my shoulders. Like, you know, and I got the extra large one, and you can kind of lay it more sideways, and it's a little better. But if you put the mosquito cover over it, it kind of cocoons it even more. And I feel like my shoulders are sitting there like this the whole night, and that's not comfortable to me. I don't mind my back being like this, like that part's comfortable, but like just the pressure on my shoulders, and I'm not even a big dude, but it's just, I don't know, it's annoying. Like I can't sleep on my side because I don't know, I sleep on my back. But I have John. The kids enjoy it. They like hanging out in them and sitting in them. I kind of like them to, you know, where you sit sideways, like the hammock's this way. And you just kind of lift it up to your like neck and then pull it down to your knees. Turn it into like a big, basically a chair. Was the Obama years. I like cots better. Yeah, I like a mat. I think I like an air mattress over a hammock. I do like the weight of a hammock because it doesn't weigh anything basically. But the tent's a little more room. You can, you know, you have the ability to change and all that kind of stuff in the thing. Yeah, I know, wimps. I sleep in storms, love lightning and thunder. Rain is irritating, but survivable. Yeah, ZPD, you're right. I'm kind of, well, and the worst part was we were camping at the house anyways. I'm on 14 acres, so the kids wanted to go camp. I'm like, let's go down by the pond and we'll spend the night down there. Mom was out doing something with her friends, so I'm like, let's go down there and camp. And then I don't know, a storm came in late at night. We were all sleeping. It started raining, which wasn't a big deal. And then, man, it was a freaking lightning show. And I'm like, well, I don't want anybody to have to read on the newspaper a family of 3 dies in a lightning storm 200 yards from their house. So I was like, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm actually at work right now. Big Glock. My boring ass little walls, my office. There's my office. Works great though. I mean, got the refrigerator over there, so I got easy access to some iced tea. Today I'm drinking this stuff. Got my bed right here, sitting on my bed right now. Got the desk over there, the TV up here, but I don't ever turn it on. Hardly ever. Yeah, military bedroll with sleeping bag. Hey, some of those bedrolls are nice. The high desert pioneers out there. What's up? Thanks for showing up. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I cannot wait to go have some fun. I was talking to X-Ring. X-Ring's really familiar with the area because he's lived up there for a long time, so he knows a lot of the trails. There's some good wheeling up there. There's actually some off-road parks to go basically damage your vehicle on, which would be kind of fun. And looking forward to that for sure. Kind of hoping SoCal hurries up and gets his ass out here so we can do some wheeling. He's got a nice Jeep Rubicon, and that way, there's 2 vehicles, so in case something happens or whatever. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, there's so much property out there that, a lot of people don't see. A lot of people go to the parks, like Pisgah's out there, and Pisgah's a really beautiful park, but they just stay in the normal area. And then a lot of people, you know, keep adventuring out. You start seeing stuff that not many people get to see. And that's where all the good fish are, because they don't get any pressure. They haven't seen every different dry fly. And, you know, when you get to those areas where there's a bunch of pressure, they won't even bite because they're so used to seeing the same stuff. Go catch some fish. Have a little fish fry out at camp. Try not to get eaten by the bears. Other than that, should be exciting. Tell us about what kind of new channel you're going to start. Hey, TB. It is, talked about it a little bit earlier, but it is, it's basically kind of a vlog or whatever they call it. And it's kind of about the adventures that I'll be starting to do with hopefully my son, but it's about a new vehicle. It's a Toyota 4Runner. It's the off-road, and basically just going to set it up so we can go do some overlanding. And overlanding is basically where you are kind of, you're kind of camping, but basically you're headed in a direction. Like say we're headed to Tennessee, right? And on the way to Tennessee, you know, up through the mountains of the Smoky Mountains, we find something cool and we want to stay there. We set up the tents, you know, do a little camping or whatever it is, and keep moving on. But you're basically overland cruising, and you're on dirt roads and off-roading, and depending on what type of terrain you're on, you know, you may come across some pretty gnarly four-running stuff, four-wheeler kind of deal, and you get to test out your vehicle. Hopefully you can, you know, it's kind of a mixture of not rock crawling. Hopefully it's not rock crawling because I don't have a vehicle set up for that, but less than that and harder than dirt road, gravel roads. So it's kind of there's a part 2 Pisca near S. Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, see that new 4Runner TB is what I'm going to be I'll be setting up and trying to figure out what works for me, and, you know, a little bit of a lift, a little bit of armor underneath it to protect it, and then kind of beat the crap out of it without trying to damage it too much. You know, just get it. I bought it to do what it's supposed to do, and then basically test my abilities as a driver four-wheeling. So it is the real Cobra Burnout. You wanted the interior Cobra Burnout? I got you the interior. Now you've seen it. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's an outdoor adventure. Basically, you know, I'm going to show pretty scenery. I'm going to show off-roading, different types of terrain, hopefully. And a lot of it will be about the setup of the vehicle, you know, maybe installing a bumper or putting on some new lights or whatever the case is. So it's going to be all kind of Toyota related. There's a whole community of probably just like with Jeeps, you know, there's kind of a Jeep community out there. There's the same thing with like the FJs and the 4Runners and the Tacomas and all that stuff. So it's kind of a whole nother kind of a genre or whatever the hell it's called, which will be pretty exciting because there's a lot to learn. So I'm pretty excited about learning all that kind of stuff. Yep, Jeep life. So High Desert Pioneer, he's a Jeeper, and he knows all about, you know, Jeep guys, you know, and they like kind of like motorcycle guys when they're cruising, you know, and they put their arm down and wave to the other guy. Ask John, hell, he'll tell you. What's up, Redneck Prepper? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's new to four-wheeling too, as far as I know. At least with that Jeep. He may have had one in the past. I used to do a ton of desert stuff, but out here is totally different. Well, out here, meaning I'm in California right now. Out there on the East Coast is kind of a whole different deal. A lot of trees, narrower roads, Where out here is more open desert, haul ass, more about tuning of the suspension and that kind of stuff compared to a lot of rock stuff. So Fist for Fire, 35 Super Swampers with some beadlocks. There you go. You got to have steel bumpers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the rear one, a double opening one for a tire, one for some cans of fuel or whatever, high lift jack. I'm definitely going to invest in a high lift jack, max tracks, a winch, some recovery straps, a couple shackles. Take care, John. For sure. That's like my first things. I don't know if it's my first things, but like rock sliders, I definitely want rock sliders because I know I'm going to go screw off before I really lift the vehicle, and I know I'm going to drag it across something. It does have the stock steps on it, which are kind of a rock slider, only if I cut off the steps though. So I might grind the steps off because I don't use the step really to get in anyways. So Tony's got a 86 Toyota truck, 32s with a 6-inch lift. Yeah, so I've been looking at the lifts and trying to figure out. They kind of have the 4Runners are set up where they're a little bit nose heavy. So most of the time you'll hear them say like a 3-1, which is basically like 3 inches in the front, 1 in the back, or something similar to that, depending on how high they want to go. And I like to do some shocks with some reservoirs and probably, I don't know, Bilstein or something. And then wouldn't mind going with a little taller tire, at least 33s. I don't want to get crazy because I know I don't want to get too high because I'm gonna have that tent on top. But as long as I got enough room, there's like the perfect thing, like a Jeep with 35, 37s on it. It's like it goes over rocks so much easier than like a 28-inch or like a 30-inch tire. There's just a huge difference. So if I can be in between like the 32 and 35, somewhere in there, I think that'd be perfect. I don't need it crazy. I don't want like a huge lift on it, like 6 inches or anything. I want to keep the weight down, center of gravity, but run like a good suspension where it'll soak it up. I don't see, like out where I live now, any high speed desert stuff where you're going to be like running over whoops at like 65 or 80. Won't be doing that because I don't think there's really any of that out there. So it's going to be more technical, slow stuff, or just screwing off on some narrow gravel roads or something. And then mostly like snow. I think I'll be dealing with snow and ice more than anything. I just do everything on my channel. I ain't got time for messing with 2 times the YouTube bullshit. Yeah, see, and I was thinking about doing that, and I'm kind of doing that right now. I'm talking about Jeep stuff, 4-wheel drive, and Toyota shit right now. But I was kind of trying to see how you guys kind of take it. I mean, like some of you guys are into 4-wheeling, so it doesn't bother you per se. And I know it's my channel. I can put whatever the hell I want on here, but I kind of want to run a base more on the Toyota end of it where I can capture that type of community where, not that I want to hang out with them, but like if they're not they're not so much into shooting, they'll still be into 4-wheeling, so they might stick around. I could see that channel being busier, if I put the time into it than this side, because more people drive, off-road vehicles or Toyotas, whatever you want to call the thing, over people that shoot. But, shooting's my passion over anything. You'll find out if you got a 4x4, you'll try to go where Don't need a winch. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a winch. Max tracks and a winch. Hey, Gil's out there. One channel, multiple interests. There you go. I got, Gil saying the same thing. Just change your name to Are Your Hubs Locked? Well, actually, I wanted to name it. I don't know if I should tell you guys because you'll probably start the channel name, but it doesn't matter because I don't have time for it. I was going to call it 3 Gunning and 4 Running. I thought that would be kind of a cool channel. Well, see, yeah, I think the Cobra Burnout's kind of that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get you guys that I know been friends with for a long time and seeing if that's an interest of yours as well to come over. Hopefully that'll get some momentum moving with like thumbs ups or whatever. Maybe it'll put it up on the algorithms or whatever the hell. And and then I might get some new people to come in, so that'd be kind of cool. But I really do want to get it to the point where, like I said earlier, it's not so much about the money per se, but it would be nice to be able to monetize the videos. And I know I sound like an ass right now, but if I can get it a couple $100 and use it to buy new shocks or whatever the case is, why not? Yeah, Tony likes the 3 Gun and 4 Running. It's cool. I like it too. I was thinking that'd be kind of a cool channel name. But then I was like, Isyour6 Cruising Works, to hell with it. Because I already got the logo and the 6 and keep it simple, I guess. But I think it's fun. I mean, it's enjoyable. There's a lot I can learn. And I've been watching a ton of videos on different parts because it's cool. They'll say, yeah, this thing's good or this thing sucks. I took it out 4 times and zipper broke or whatever the case is. And this guy's going to be running to a call here in a minute. And you're getting good reviews on different types of products. So it's like, I don't want to go buy, item X and then find out it's a piece of crap and go, oh man, I just wasted $300. So I've been doing a lot of research on that. I did a lot of research on the Toyota 4Runner. I was tossing back and forth between the Jeep and the 4Runner, and at the end of the day, my overall goal was to buy a vehicle that I can just put billions. Now, I am exaggerating. Billions of miles on, and all I got to do is change the oil. All I got to do is, do the normal maintenance shit, and should run forever. Yeah, see, John's got 2 channels. I think he has 3 channels, actually. He hasn't really messed with his other channel lately, which is good because I can see he's a busy guy as well. Let's see. I like the name, the Real Toyo 4x4, but LOL. Cobra. Yeah, there's something about that little song or intro thing. This is just, it's very catchy. A snake pit. Rosie, are you off your live chat? Thanks, Rosie. Yeah, every time I go on YouTube, Rosie's on there. She's got a shit ton of people watch her. She's got a large channel, obviously, but congratulations, Rosie. When you're pulling in, I think one day I saw you had like 400 or maybe even more people watching at the same time. I'm like, damn, like that's crazy. I tried to watch that thing and I was so lost. I don't know who Elvis is and all that other bullshit. So I said hi and left. I didn't know what was going on. It's a remix from the G.I. Joe intro, so probably taps in your youth watch. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. She's a financial wizard. She is a financial wizard. She's very smart. Just dumb content. It doesn't matter. I mean, shit, you got tons of people watching you, Rosie. Of course, all you wear is Dorito chips. I mean, that could be a portion of it, but you do have the brains. It's funny. I was on a chat with TR one time, and I was telling Rosie, because I'll be scrolling through videos, and I'll be like, and Rosie will be in there half freaking clothed, and I'll be like, oh shit, be scrolling, and one of them, she's wearing like these red look like little triangles, and I'm like, how do you sew Dorito chips? how do you sew Dorito chips to turn it into a bathing suit? So Daniel says 2 years till the crash. We'll see. Trump 2020, my friends. Build the damn wall. Oh, man, I can't believe how much heartache that poor guy has to go through. But we're not talking politics today. Not talking politics. So, for those of you guys that do four-wheeling, why don't you guys tell me first things that I should get? What are your top 3 things I should get? First, brand new vehicle, stock. I want to go off-roading. First 3 things I should have. High Desert says 2 months, Daniel, not 2 years. Oh, so's Rosie saying imminent, more imminent, Daniel. I hope I'm wrong. A lid for your coffee cup. Oh, that's funny. Here's my coffee cup cover, Burnout. It's got a lid. The government is shut down, anarchy, and no rule of law. I'm glad he's sticking to his guns. I am glad. I think any of those other guys that were running for presidency when we were still trying to figure out who was going to be Republican and the Democrats, they would have caved in by now. Oh, here we go. We got Redneck Prepper says a lift, tires, winch. That's good information. I like your style. I need a way to protect the bottom. I guess mine has steps on it already. I could just rip those damn it's not really a running board. It's almost like a rock slider, but it has steps on it. Which is, if you guys haven't seen it, where is it at? Well, it's on this one. Lift, tires, winch. That's it. Daniel's getting political on me. But see, it does have the running boards. But see those steps at the bottom? I'm thinking about just grinding those off. At least that'll protect it a little bit. And if I get a winch, I got to get the front bumper. So if I get the front bumper, I can't really get the winch without the front bumper. They probably make a mount, but I'd have to redo it anyways when I get a new bumper. So I'm looking at new fender flares before mine come off. Are you going with the oversized ones, High Desert? Redneck Pepper says, shit, Rick, aftermarket. guys make anything you want. Oh yeah, no, there's tons of companies. The problem is there's tons of companies out there, which is good. Yeah, Daniel said mount a 50 cal on the roof. Lift wheels and wrap it. Yeah, I definitely want to do the wrap. That doesn't. So we got lift wheels, winch. Got lift wheels, wrap. When you guys say wheels, you're talking about tires, right? I don't really need any rims. I got rims. ZPD agrees with the 50 cal. The problem with the 50 cal, guys, is I have to add one more moonroof in the back, or sunroof, in the second area so that I can get the turret to spin. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's your guys' favorite tire? I've always been a big Goodyear guy, so like the Nikos. Oh, the Nikos? Oh, I have Nikos on right now. I got the all-terrain, the BFG all-terrains on my pickup truck. Sawzall. So I just cut all the plastic off? Cut it all off and be good with it? Get some duct tape. Put it on there. Yeah, I can't wait. This is kind of what I want it to look like. Some of you guys have probably seen this picture. Kind of like that when it comes to the emblem. There's see something similar to that, or it's just the back quarter. I think that would be kind of cool. And then kind of where that Toyota logo is, I'd put the 6. But I'm thinking about leaving the fenders white and not going as far forward. Kind of more back here, like the part my finger's covering up. And then not so straight, it'll be more jagged. Yeah, the KO2s have been straight money for me. Yeah, I like those. Those and the mud train ones that's what we used to pre-run the 500 in. And those are freaking. Sorry, I was listening to the radio. The mud trains are what they used to run. Those things are tough. I used to run the all trains just because it's a little quieter. You're going to put a pennies on your back window. Going to put a pennies. What the hell is a pennies? What are you talking about, Daniel? Are you trying to spell penis? Penises? Pennies? Something like that. It's going to be more of the other channel logo, the Isyour6 Cruising logo. You guys will see that. You might have seen that when you hit subscribe. Oh, the 6. Oh yeah, the old style logo. Oh, that one. No, you're talking about. No, I'm going to use a different 6, not the one that looks like a gun, or some would say the penis. SoCal's the one that made that logo for me. That's the trick, Rick. Tires that grab and don't sing. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. right now. I think mine are those Nikos. They got the I think like carbon. I don't know. The sidewalls are made of some crazy. Oh, Kevlar. The sidewalls are crazy. Phallic symbol. Yes, the phallic symbol. I got one of those around here somewhere. This logo here, underneath it, that one. You know you like that one. You know you like it. I thought it was going to be a cool logo, but yeah, you guys are all got your heads in the gutter. Dirty rat sons of. That's the tree. Let's see. Yeah, the freaking BFG All-Trans have always been pretty good. Not too much noise. The real Cobra Burn It. Old school buckshot mutters that would sing you to sleep, but you know. Yeah, that's true too. Some of those tires are badass. I mean, they just look gnarly, freaking mud-eating, mud-slinging freaking things, but they do get a little noisy. Do you want me to send you another sticker, Daniel? You guys got any other questions? It's probably late where most of you guys are at. I think Daniel's probably at 12:50, 12:50 or 1:50. All right, you guys got to PM me and send me your addresses again. So shoot them in the face. High Desert Pioneer. 150. 150, 150. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. What the hell is 150? Oh, got it. 150 in North Cracky. Yes, it is. What am I going to do with the spare tire? Great question. I kind of been fighting this one because if I run bumpers, I might as well put the tire in the back. But when you put the tire in the back, if it blocks your review, if it blocks your window, it kind of sucks, depending on how it's mounted, or if your tire is so massive that you can't use the sliding part anyways. So I don't know. But if your tire is that big, you can't put it underneath anyway. So I have to really figure out what the hell I want to do, because I know I'm not going to get crazy. I'm not going to do the whole hard, gnarly rock climbing shit, because I don't want to put that much money into it, the suspension and tires and stuff. I just want to go where most people can't go. And for the most part, you can do 80% of that with a stock Toyota. So I want a little bit of lift just for clearance, so I'm not grinding on every rock that I pass. And I probably go a little bit bigger. I don't know what size tire I have right now. I think it's like a 265 or something like that. I don't know what the conversion is of that. Maybe 30s or 31s. Maybe you guys know. But I'm looking, I think what I want to do is have like 33s. 33s, 35s, no bigger. No bigger than that. Anything between a 35 and down to like a 32, somewhere in there. And I don't know how big you can get in the stock area. I don't even know how much room. I haven't even been underneath that damn thing. I don't know if that tire fits barely in there, or if there's like this much room all the way around it when you mount the next one up, if how big you could go. That would be a video that I could search for and figure out. But yeah, I'm definitely going to need a spare tire. And I may throw it up on the top where of course, if I run a tent, the tent needs to be in the back part. So I'd have to run the tire in the front part, which look kind of stupid. So I'll probably end up putting it on the back of the bumper. So end of the day, that's probably where it'll end up being. Daniel, have a great night. Appreciate you showing up. It's been fun talking with you. And I did watch your video, and I commented, and you never commented back. Gold skier, baby. Gold skier. Best camo ever. Dun, dun, dun. How many of you guys use compressed air tank bottles for instead of using a compressor? I know WTF, he runs, I don't know how big it is, but it's basically a scuba tank that you fill your tires with over like a compressor. So takes up a lot of room though. Size usually limited by front bumper. You can space it forward. I see back bumper for spare. Size usually limited by front bumper. First fire. Say that again, but differently. Size usually limited by front bumper. I thought you were talking about a spare. It wouldn't go in the front. But maybe you're answering somebody else's thing. You can space it forward. I see back bumper for spare. ZPD, have a great night, my friend. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for just hanging out. I mean, this is kind of just us BS, and we're not really doing anything. Tire size. Oh. Size usually limited. Oh, gotcha. I see what you're saying now for the front tires. For the tire size, yeah. I have seen them mounted. They have to cut out some of the frame in the back. So you have the front bumper here. Here's the front bumper. Goes around. They're cutting this part. There's a piece of metal, and then they cap it again, re-weld it. You did a comment back. I see what you mean about back bumper for spare mount. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to run it in the back. And that's the thing. If I don't run a lift right away, I plan on getting shocks in a lift, but I don't know the order that I'm going to get it in. But you almost need rock sliders before you need like the front bumper and the rear bumper, because you can't go anywhere until you have the lift anyways. But you can do some four-wheeling and have the possibility of hitting your rock sliders because you don't have the clearance yet because you don't have the lift. So it's almost like you're screwed either way. Do you want to screw up the front and rear bumper and not the undercarriage? Or do you want to get the lift, but then you don't have the bumpers first? Or you just win the lottery and get it all done at the same time. Or if you're smart, you just get an older one, like a 2010, and then just completely tear it apart, turn it into a badass crawler, and not have to worry about shit. Just run it around like a tank, right through the trees, rocks, doesn't matter. Run a full roll cage. Now we're talking. Got to figure out the tire first, yeah. 33s. I think 33s would be good. 35s would be better. But then I think I have to run 6-inch lift on it, I think. And then it's like if you run the lift, they make upgraded A-arms for it. I think it's called an A-arm. Top, yeah, something like that. Yeah, 33s, 32s. I don't know what I have. I need to know what I have right now because it fits under there, but it's not a bad size tire, but a little bit bigger would be better. See, that's how I was. I had a 19, what the hell year was it? 80, was it 88? It was the F-150. What year was that thing? It was when they changed the body style from that flat Ford 150 nose to more of a aerodynamic one. And that truck used to wheel good. It was a badass truck. It was the extra cab. It wasn't the crew cab. It was the extra cab, 150 four-wheel drive short bed. Man, that thing would go anywhere. And I put 35s on that. Or maybe 33s. That thing was fun. You could drive it, not anywhere, but all over hell and back in that thing. It was cool. Yeah, short bed, that's the way to go. Dual tank, yeah, I remember those. 350 Brown. That's cool. I had my first F-150. It had the dual tank, so you'd hit like the left or the right, or front or back. That's what it was, front and back. I used to like that shit because you'd be like, you fill both tanks up, you go on a trip, you drive till the one was empty, and then you knew you had a whole bunch of mileage left before, so you had plenty of time to find a gas station. 400 horsepower, all electric. They got a new hybrid truck coming out by some company I never heard of, like Advent or something like that. And it's supposed to be crazy. It's supposed to have, you had like 3 options. 400, it was like 400, 500, or 600 mile distance. It only took like 15 minutes to charge it up. And it had like all this crazy like storage that you would never see before, like right behind the cab where the bed would be, underneath it you could put like it showed them putting in like snowboards and shit, and then it had like extra little hidden like compartments, like the the panels would come up and stuff where you could store more. I was like, what in the hell? It was like a sci-fi truck. Could you imagine deer hunting in that thing, though? How quiet that would be? Could be cruising around, checking out all the scenery. They wouldn't even know you're out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time we all go to bed. How'd you guys do on thumbs up? Or how did I do? I got a grade of 7. That's not bad. Not bad for 9 watching right now. Electric golf cart for the hunt. There you go. All right, gentlemen. I always and do appreciate when you guys show up. It makes it so much more fun getting to hang out. But have a safe night. Stay warm if you're in the cold zone. And thanks for subscribing to that. My other channel, Isyour6 Cruising. I appreciate it. You guys stay safe. And if you get a chance, go check out that the video we did called Dot Torture. It's made by Easy to See Targets, and it's tough. And it'll definitely help with some practice. Skill, have a great night. Real Cobra Burnout, the Redneck Prepper. Who else is out there? First Fire 508. And ZPD Survival. Daniel. I think Daniel went to bed already. High Desert Pioneer. Big Glock Daddy. Who else did I miss? I think that's most of you. Did you post a link to your new channel? No, let me try it now that it doesn't matter if I screw up. Let's see here. Give me 2 seconds. Channel. Whoa. No, let me try it now that it doesn't matter if I screw up. Hold on. Damn, I'm one ugly son of a bitch. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm going to give you the link. Let me find the link. Let's see here. Here's your 6 cruising. Ah, you suck. I found it. Hold on. Let's see. Dealing with a rookie here. I'm sorry. How about if I go like this? Switch account. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. 6 more hours. I'll get it. Let's see if I can load 2 things up at the same time with this internet. And there it is. Okay, so videos. I will put you guys on. Put you on this video. This will give you. This will give you the. There we go. There it is. Command C. Okay, I found it. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That is to a link to the video. Oh, look, I even got to comment with my other thing. All right. Tell me if it works. Does it get you there? And I'm hoping so. That's crazy. I posted with that, and let me test. And it has my other logo on there. Oh, it switches over. Oh, that's crazy. All right. Nothing yet? See the one that says Isyour6 Cruising, Tony? Right above your last comment. Let me try it again. Oh, there we go. Oh, Cobra Burnout got it to work. Did it work? What? How'd you not get it to work? Can you not see the thing I put in the link? Did you try it? Looks like. Are you just messing with me? Are you messing with me? Hey, Robert. Did it work? Huh. It's got to work. If the real Cobra Burnout got it to work, where in the hell? All right, let me try a different video then. All right, try this one. He's a burnout. Yeah, no, Gil got it to work. Where is it at? It's right here. I'm posting it in the chat. That's the link that'll get you to the videos. And then you just got to hit subscribe somewhere. Come on, guys. This ain't rocket science. I'll hang out here till you. Hard targets number 57. Look at me climb up there. You guys got to click the 3 dots and go to the channel. Oh, there you go. So the 3 dots on the side. So just to the right of the comment section, if you wave your pointer over it, 3 dots will come up. Click on it once, and then go to channel, and then hit subscribe. This is a test. Was the emergency broadcast system. You still see nothing, Tony? Talk him through it, Cobra Burnout. You're more tech savvy than I am, for sure. So Redneck Prepper. What? Try that link. Does the link not work, or does it not even show me sending it? Does it show me putting a link out there to a video? On your phone, just click on actual link and then click go to channel. Oh, there you go. From that 3 dot link. From that side 3 dot link. Yes. That's for Keith Gregory's got it. He gets an A for the day. Appreciate it, Keith. Thanks for showing up. You kind of came in right at the end there, buddy. Bobby's out there. What's going on, Bobby? What the hell are you all doing this late? We were talking about 4-wheeling, Bobby. Make sure you I think Bobby subscribed to my other channel. Come on, Tony. Actually, just type in Isyour6 Cruising and it should come up. All one word. CRUZIN. Cruising. Cruising. Dun, dun, dun. All I know is hard target was subscriber 57. Yep. Who's going to be 58? It's not going to be the Redneck Prepper because he's having difficulties. He's having some issues. Oh, Bobby says he's 58. So who's going to be 59? The Redneck Prepper. Let's get me to 60, buddy. 60 whole subscribers. Oh, Keith was 58. That's right. So what's Bobby? Bobby must be 59. I think Bobby already subscribed the other day. Can't remember. All right, Tony, did you get it to work, buddy? The Redneck Prepper. Did you get it to work? No. Got some guy with 2 guns cross-cheesed. What? Bobby's not subbed, LOL. Bobby, get your ass over there. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Okay, so from my computer, the Redneck Prepper, it shows when I scroll over your comment, there's 3 dots in a gray box. They come up on the side to the right of where people type. Whatever their words are, if you go to the right of that, there's a little gray box. Actually, I'll just do this. I think I can do this. Let's do this. All right, I hope you're paying attention, Tony. Let's see if I can get this to work. So, we'll click on that, start screen share. Oh, and then Bobby's 59. So, here's my pointer deal. I want to go here to this gray box. It says the Redneck Prepper. If I want to go to that person's channel, I'll go there, and then go to your channel. I'd click that, and then hit subscribe. I don't have anything to send link-wise. Like when I put this in, this is the link. Can you guys see the link that I'm sending? Does it show the HTTPS that I'm sending? This part here. Bobby says he'll email him. There you go. Help him out. There we go. Great community helping each other out. I love that. All right, let me stop this madness. There we go. Hard target. Oh, it doesn't show it, huh? That's weird. On mine it does. It shows the whole link. Okay, wonder why. No, it'd be right there where you see my last comment. It'd be the one before the one I typed in 1. Oh, now it's my other one. Isyour6 Cruising logo. That's weird. Let me try it now. Actually, just go to Isyour6 Cruising, Tony. Oh, yeah, it just came up. That's weird because now it has the 6 on there. Before I typed a couple things and it was my other logo. Google must be messing up. All right, so that should be easier. That's weird. That's another problem with having 2 channels. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, you're right. First fire. Oh, the Redneck Prepper got it. Yeah, that's weird because I posted it quite a few times, but I guess it wasn't visible for you. All right, now that we got everybody on the same page, you had to post something. Yeah. Sorry, I was posting, but it was showing my other logo, which is weird. Now it's back to that logo again. I haven't done anything. Let me test. Can you guys see test? Oh, wait, now it came over. It's weird. It shows my other logo, and then it instantly switches to the blue 6. Huh. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Other than that, stay safe, stay warm. See you on the next video. And again, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming over to the other channel. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos. I think I want to have a lot of fun. And maybe I'll see some of you guys out on the trail. All right, you guys take care.